Well, I just woke up. It is 2:30 a.m. Woke up about half an hour ago. And I don't know, this is my life. Things are weird a lot of the time. I think I went to bed at around maybe 10 a.m. So I slept for quite a while, I think. I set the alarm. I usually don't set an alarm, I just set a timer. I'm like, I'll sleep for 8 hours. That sounds like a good amount, but then after like 8 hours, I'm like, I'm still sleepy. So I just like turn it off and I keep sleeping for an undetermined amount of time. But I'm feeling good right now. I had a banana for breakfast and a Yakult. It's like this little drink that I like, that I bought from the grocery store that's right next to my house. And hoping to get into some drawing soon. But first I need to clear off my desk. This is where I'm going to be drawing. But as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff here. There's one of my, here's a camera, my headphones, a bunch of other stuff. So I've got some work to do. My life is always really cluttered. It's just how my life is. But as you can see in this video so far, pretty much what I'm trying to do here is a bit of a crossover video. There's going to be some drawing, but there's also going to be a bit of a vlog aspect to it, which I think is fun. I recently bought a GoPro, one of those GoPro thingamawhatsits, and I've just been experimenting with it. I originally bought it to try to actually record my videos instead of my webcam, but I've since changed my mind. I mean, I have like a video capture card and everything, so I can plug it in with HDMI, but for other reasons I've changed my mind. Anyways, with this doodle, this is just, I'm kind of going back to my roots here. Basically I've just started with a basic shape in the middle, a circle, and then I'm just doodling. It's just a pure doodle. Start with a basic shape in the middle and keep adding other basic shapes around it. And eventually it turns into quite the opposite. This complex thing, that's anything but basic, even though it's comprised of very basic shapes. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I really think anyone can do it. I mean, obviously, I didn't draw something like this the first time I tried doing it. I started little, I started simple. I started doing this in high school. I had like a really tiny little sketch pad, and I filled that up, and then I bought a slightly bigger sketch pad. And so that's how you have to do it. Eventually people started getting upset with me calling them doodles. But, now I just call it drawing, I guess. But I still think it's doodling in the back of my head. But, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy this. I'll probably put this one in the coloring book too. It's good to have variety, and doodling like this, I think, brings a lot of variety. I'm using stapler, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's kind of a weird word, Staedtler pigment liner pens for this one. I have a few different widths, another weird word. Words with lots of consonants are weird. A bunch of consonants all right next to each other. Anyways, so here in a second, we're going to get into the part of the video where it's a bit of a video log. So I woke up at about 2 a.m. like I said, and so then I went for a walk. I did speak into the camera a little bit here, but it was really windy, and so it was kind of inconvenient. I went to the coffee shop, which eventually opened a few hours after I woke up. It opened at 6 o'clock, and so at about 7, after drawing for a while, I walked over to the coffee shop and sat down to have a very late breakfast, like a second breakfast, since the banana didn't really cut it for me. Had a nice coffee. They brought me some cream, which I didn't put in it because, you know, I'm cool and I drink my coffee black. I was about to start drawing, but of course, right when I was about to start drawing, they always bring me my food, so then I draw afterwards. I don't know, I like drawing at the coffee shop. It's just like really, there's low pressure, you know? It's like, if I draw something good, that's cool, but if I don't, you know, it's whatever. And lots of times there's like, I don't know, the drawing it's a good conversation starter because there's other people sitting nearby, and it's just cool because they're like, hey, what are you drawing? You know, and then I talk about what I do, and then talk about what they do. Like, I've met a lot of cool people there, you know, like teachers and students. Seems like that's a lot of the type of people that go to coffee shops and sit around and talk to people. You can see there I'm wearing a cool shirt. It's actually a shirt of a cat that's knitting itself. Anyway, so yeah, I sat there and drew for about, I guess it was about an hour. And after I drew for about an hour, I decided that probably Target was open by this point. So we're in Blick now, Blick Art Supplies, and I wasn't even gonna come in here, but I was across the street in Target. It's somewhere over there, and they didn't have what I wanted. Well, they had what I wanted, an HDMI cable, but they were like 5 times more expensive and twice as short as what I can find on Amazon. So I saw Blick across the street and I couldn't resist coming over here, of course. How could I? This store is awesome. There's so much cool stuff in here. Yeah, so hopefully I can resist spending too much money in here. Also, I think that the wide angle lens on this GoPro makes my face look kind of derpy. Like it makes my nose look big and stuff. But that's okay. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. There's a lot of cool pens in Blick. Anyways, so I didn't get anything at Target, but I did get some cool stuff at Blick, and then I went back home. I like riding on the train. It's a little bit of a walk to the train station, but I just find it kind of therapeutic. I like the vibrations of it and watching the scenery fly by the window. It's just something about it that, I don't know. One of those things that's hard to put into words, I suppose. Alright, so I had been working on this one already for a while, but then I got a little stuck on it, and I have already signed it, but that's okay. It's okay. I thought I was done, but really I had just gotten stuck and kind of given up on it. But now that I went out to the coffee shop, and I went out to Target, I went downtown, also went to a weird little camera shop. Now that I've been out and about, I gave it some time. Now I think I'm ready to work on it a little more. So I think I'll do that. It's always good if you're stuck on something to just maybe give it a little time. And I'm not saying any certain amount of time is the right amount of time. Yeah, but the camera shop I went to was weird because I bought like this weird little tripod and I paid the guy in cash, and then he just gave me change like out of his pocket. Anyways, let's get started again. Yeah, and so I just put a little bit more time into this drawing, just to give it that little push over the edge, the little, just like a little few polishing touches. I think that's all it needed, really. Not anything huge. I didn't add anything huge to it, but I just didn't feel like it was quite done. There's nothing really. No one can really tell you when a picture is done, but you just kind of feel it in your gut, I suppose. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.